Well, Lukas, this started many years ago when you read a news story. This is based on a true event. Tell us about how it began.
It's based on someone that's very close to me that I got to know in 2009. Because in 2009, I was confronted with a news article in a Belgian newspaper about a young 15-year-old trans girl who wanted to change classes in her classical dance school. She wanted to change classes from the boys' class to the girls' class. And her school didn't allow her to do that. And I contacted her because I thought that I had an immediate admiration for her as a person. I was 18 at the time, and I felt like she, to me, was an example of someone who really was able to choose the truest version of herself. And I found that there was such a nice message in that. And I contacted her. I wanted to shoot a documentary about her, but she didn't want to be filmed at that moment in time. She was going through transformation, and she was also in a school where the situation was kind of complex. But she did agree to start the writing of a fiction script, because in that way, the film could not only mean something for an audience, but it could also mean something for her, because for her then it was a way of letting go of a certain moment in her life, a moment in which she had a very complex relationship with her body, and voila, there it started. And then the 8 years to come, she was so nice to really let me be in her life, let me follow with her the transition that she went through, and let me look inside her head in a way.
Victor, did you know anything about this story before you auditioned for the film?
Parce qu'en fait, la première audition que j'avais faite, c'était pour un rôle de danse dans le film, donc je savais pas du tout de quoi le film parlait non plus. C'était juste parce que j'avais vu qu'on allait travailler avec le chorégraphe Sidi Larbi Cherkaoui, et qui donc en tant que danseur était très intéressante. Et c'est seulement après, quand Lukas m'a demandé de faire l'audition pour le film, que j'ai appris que j'ai forcément lu le script.
No, I didn't know about the story, and actually I didn't come to do an audition for the main role when I came to audition. Victor came to audition for one of the other dancers in the film, and he was very attracted by the idea of working with Sidi Larbi Cherkaoui, who was the choreographer for this film and who also did a film called Anna Karenina by Joe Wright. He wasn't attracted by working with me. He was attracted by working with Sidi Larbi. Thank you. And it's only when, of course, I'm adding some elements to give context, when my team saw Victor at that audition for the other dancers, that we were all looking at each other. We had been through a very long casting process. And that we looked at each other and that we saw that there was something in this person that could portray that role. And then I asked him if he was interested to come for an audition for the main part, and then he found out what the story was and what it was about.